Ecstasy.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the plate. On my left are Yarbroughs, Cliff Walton, Neil McCaskill, Steve Hill and Nick Corliss. And on my right, Woodlands, Mark Davis, John Hall, Alan Hall and Jamie Hall. Hoy, sorry, Hoy. I thought it was too much, that's three on. Right. Who's got a coin? Who's going to call? Who's going to call?
I'll let you call.
Right, Yarbroughs won the toss and elected to go first. Quiz was set by Yarbroughs Cricket Club, set or correct as at May 2017. Round one, Cliff. Which Dutch grain liqueur is flavoured with cumin and aniseed? Is correct. Mark. Which British town was known to the Romans as Portus Dubris or just Dubris? Dover is correct for 2 points. Neil. With Great Hall no longer in use, what name is given to St. Paul's Cathedral's largest bell? Great Tom is correct for 2 points. John. Who composed the opera Lucia de Lammermoor in 1835? Donizetti for 2. Steve. Which US rock group formed in the 1960s took its name from a make of commercial vehicle used as a bus and a fire engine? REO Speedwagon for 2 points. Alan. Which former US president founded the Bull Moose Party? Theodore Roosevelt is correct for 2 points. And Nick. For his work in resolving which conflict did Theodore Roosevelt win a Nobel Prize in 1906? Russo-Japanese War for 2 points. And Jamie. Who was murdered by John Bellingham in 1812? Spencer Percival for 2 points.
Yeah, at the end of round one, both teams scored 8.
Right, so round 2, Cliff. What product is advertised by the slogan "Born 1820, still going strong"?
From both sides.
Not. Does anybody know? Johnny Walker Whiskey, apparently, and it's all underlined. Mark, which US singer, comedian, and actor reputedly said, "You're not drunk if you can lie on the floor without holding on"?
D.
Dean Martin, 1 point to John, number 2. Neil, which city was the first to host the Summer Olympic Games twice? Paris is correct. 1900 and 1924. John, what is the capital of the US state of Connecticut? Hartford for 2 points. Steve, the Roman road, the Foss Way, ran from Lincoln to which city? Not Winchester. Exeter, 1 point for Neil, 2. Alan, how many letters are there in the Greek alphabet? Not 20. 24, 1 bonus point to John. Nick, which trilogy of films, 1985 to 1990, was set in and around the town of Hill Valley? Coleman?
C.
Sorry? Coleman? No. Not Nightmare on Elm Street. Back to the Future, 1 bonus point to Mark, 1. And Jamie, what is the English name for the star constellation Cetus? Cetus.
Dolphin.
Not the dolphin.
Whale.
The whale. 1 point to John. End of round 2. Can you hear me at the back?
Okay, then round 2, Yarbroughs scored 3 and are now in 11, and Woodlands just edge ahead, scoring 6 and are now 14.
Round 3. Cliff, on the banks of which river does Carlisle stand? Eden for 2 points. Mark, the first line of which 1964 novel is, "These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket"? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 2 points. Neil, in which decade did golf's Ryder Cup become USA versus Europe? Not the 1980s. The 1970s, to be precise, 1979. 1 for Steve. John, which English king was married to Anne of Denmark?
James the First.
James the First, 2 points. Steve, which US male singer had a UK #1 hit in 1997 with Blood on the Dance Floor?
Team. Over.
Yeah, Blood on the Dance Floor, US singer.
Time.
Anybody?
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Alan. Who was the Roman goddess of the dawn? Aurora for 2 points. Nick. In which Shakespeare play will you find the character Lancelot Gobbo? Not a Midsummer Night's Dream. Mercy's Venice 1 bonus to Neil. Jamie. What is Saturn's largest moon?
Titan.
Titan for 2 points. End of round 3.
End of round 3, Yarbroughs scored 4 and are now on 15. Woodlands scored all of theirs, 8, now on 22.
Round 4. Cliff. Which London suburb is the home of one branch of the RAF Museum and the principal training centre for the Metropolitan Police? Hendon for 2 points. Mark. Which chemical element is named after the Latin for Paris? Lutetium for 2 points. Neil. How would a person contract an iatrogenic disease? I-A-T-R-O-genic. Iatrogenic. How would you contract?
Team. From medical treatment.
Yes, from medical treatment. John. Who won the Best Actor Oscar in 1996 for his part in Leaving Las Vegas? Nicolas Cage for 2 points. Steve. What specific term is used for a person who collects postcards? Deltiologist. 2 points. Alan. All MP3 players contain a system called a DAC. The D stands for digital. For what do either of the other letters stand? Not auxiliary. Not audio. Converter will do for the C, analog for the A. 1 bonus to Steve. And Nick. What runs from Piccadilly Circus to Pall Mall and costs £300 to buy in Monopoly? Not Oxford Street. Not Bond Street. Not Park Lane. Regent Street. And Jamie, Ashgabat is the capital of which country? Turkmenistan is correct for 2 points. End of round 4, halfway.
it's 6-all, and Yarbroughs are now 21, Woodlands 28.
Right, so we go into round 5 and swap over. So we start with Mark. Which Scandinavian spirit is made from potatoes and flavoured with caraway?
Akavit.
Yes, aquavit or aquavit. And Cliff, which British town was known to the Romans as Corinium? Not St Albans. Cirencester, 1 bonus to Nick at number 4. John, in which London building is Lady Jane Grey buried? Not Westminster Abbey. Not St Paul's. Tower of London, 1 bonus point to Nick. Neil, who composed the opera The Queen of Spades in 1890? Tchaikovsky for 2 points. Alan, which 1980s US pop group took its name from a Vulcan elder in the TV series Star Trek? To Pow. Steve, which poem by Percy Shelley begins with the line, I met a traveller from an antique land? Ozymandias for 2. Jamie, which poem by John Keats begins with the line, a thing of beauty is a joy forever? Endymion for 2. And Nick, who was murdered by Ramon Mercado in 1940? Trotsky for 2, and round 5.
Okay, end of round 5. Yarbroughs scored 8 and are now on 29. Woodlands scored 6, now 34.
Round 6. Mark. The founder of which supermarket chain coined the phrase, pile it high, sell it cheap? Tesco for 2 points. And Cliff, which British comedian reputedly said, the trouble with Freud is that he never played the Glasgow Empire on a Saturday night? Not really common. Ken Dodd for 1 to 0. John, which city was the IOC, that's the International Olympic Committee's, original choice for the Summer Olympic Games of 1940? Tokyo is correct for 2. Neil, what is the capital of the US state of Kentucky? Frankfurt for 2. Alan, the Roman road, the Appian Way, ran from Rome to which city? Brindisi for 2. And Steve, how many letters are there in the Hebrew alphabet? Not 31.
20.
Not 20. Not 18. Anybody? 22. Jamie. The sorry, get that. Can't read. It's very painful. The action of which 1986 film and its sequels took place in part in and around the town of Walkabout Creek.
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee, 2 points. And Nick, what's the English name for the star constellation Corvus? Corvus. Crow for 2, end of round.
Okay, end of round 6. Yarbroughs scored 5 and are now 34. Another full house for Woodlands gives them a score of 42. 42-34.
Round 7. Mark, on the banks of which river does Norwich stand? The Wensum for 1 to Alan. Cliff, the first line of which 1811 novel is the Dashwood family had long been settled in Sussex.
Persuasion.
Not Persuasion. Not Northanger Abbey.
Sense and sensibility.
Sense and Sensibility 1 to David 4. Alan, sorry, no, it's John. John, what's the name of the trophy competed for between the professional female golfers of the USA and Europe? Solheim Cup 1 to Alan and 3. Neil, which English king was married to Eleanor of Castile? Not Edward III. Not Edward II. Edward I. Alan, which UK female singer had a UK #1 hit in 2000 with Bag It Up?
Rihanna.
Not Rihanna. Not Alicia Dixon. Not, no, it's UK, not. Anybody? Yeah, shame on you. Right, Steve. Who was the Roman goddess of agriculture? Ceres is correct. Jamie, in which Shakespeare play will you find Petruchio of Verona?
Taming the Shrew.
Taming of the Shrew, 2 points. And Nick, which planet of the solar system has a moon named Nereid? Neptune, 2 points. And round 7.
That was an end of round 7. Yarbroughs 4 and now 38. Woodlands 6, 48.
Round 8. Mark, in 1949, in which modern day country did the bizone become the trizone? Not Turkey. Not Israel. Well, it's bizone, B-I zone, and T-R-I zone. Not Pakistan. Everybody?
Germany.
Germany. Mark 49. Yeah. Cliff? Which chemical element gets its name from the Greek for smell. Not bromine. Osmium or one. And John, in biochemistry, with which three letters do the names of most enzymes end?
EME.
No.
ASE.
ASE, one bonus to Jamie. And Neil, who won the Best Actress Oscar in 1999 for her part in Boys Don't Cry?
Sandman.
Not Sandy.
Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank, one bonus to Jamie. Alan, what specific item, sorry, this is very hard. What specific term is used for a person who collects matchbox labels? Not funambulist.
Illuminist.
Illuminist. And Steve, in a simple radio receiver, which component will be found with a resistor and an inductor in the tuning circuit?
T. Over. Transistor.
Not transistor. Anybody? Silence. Well, it's got capacitor and in brackets a loud condenser. Jamie, what runs from Trafalgar Square to Fleet Street and costs £220 to buy in Monopoly?
Oxford Street.
Not Oxford Street. Not Vine Street. The Strand. One, two. And final question. Nick, Tashkent is the capital of which country? Not Kazakhstan. Uzbekistan, one to flip, end of round, end of quiz.
At the end of the quiz, in the final round, it was 3-all. Yarbroughs finished on 41 and Woodlands on 51.